Hi, welcome back to It's Okay to Play with Food. Gabby here. Thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna share today my stuffed kohlrabi soup recipe. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Questions, likes, and comments are welcome. Enjoy. We are gonna need some ground meat. I chose pork this time. Tomato paste or string tomatoes or tomato juice, whichever you have at hand. Ground black pepper, some rice, paprika, salt, olive oil, a little bit of flour, 1 egg, half a small onion, about 2 carrots, and some kohlrabis. We are also going to need a little bit of water. The rice, I will rinse it with a little bit of water and drain it. I'm gonna add the ground black pepper. We may need a little bit extra. The salt and the paprika on top of my ground meat. I'm gonna put the egg on it. Set this one aside for a second. Dice my onion. We're gonna add the olive oil to the diced onion, and we're gonna set this one aside. The carrots have been peeled and washed, so I'm just gonna split them in two and cut them up. And now we are gonna deal with the kohlrabis. We are gonna peel them, save the leaves. We're gonna use that later. And at this point, we are gonna carve out the kohlrabi. Hollow it as much as you possibly can without going through the wall of the kohlrabi. We are gonna use the little parts that we hollowed out also in the soup. The meat, mix it with the egg and the spices. It depends how big or how small your kohlrabis are. For mine, because they're kind of small-ish, I'm gonna need maybe a 1/4 pound. At this point in time, we are gonna add the rice to the ground meat. Give it a nice mix. It's time to fill our kohlrabis. You wanna fill it, but you don't want it too tight. The rice needs room to expand. If you have meat left over mixed with rice, you can make little meatballs and put them in the soup. We're gonna start sauteing the onion for just a second. Add your ground pepper, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of paprika. And right away, so we don't burn the paprika, we're gonna add the tomato paste or juice or whatever you have. Turn the heat down a little bit and add the carrots and the little carved out pieces of kohlrabi. Give it a little bit of a mix and make a little room for our little stuffed kohlrabis. And add water until you get to the desired consistency. It definitely needs to cover the little kohlrabis. You can add a little bay leaf if you're so inclined. I'm gonna turn it to medium, and we are slowly gonna bring it up to a boil. The leaves, pick the ones that are nice and healthy. They don't have any marring or discoloration on them. We're gonna give them a quick wash. Discard the main stem. If you have extra kohlrabi leaves, you can freeze them. Roll it like this, so it's gonna make it easy to cut. Cut it julienne, and I'm gonna set it aside for when I'm ready to use it. The rest of it, I'm just gonna put it in a plastic bag, and I'm gonna stick it in my freezer. And here is what it looks like once it's frozen. And you just cut as much as you need and put it in your soup, what have you, after you turn down the heat. If it is fresh like this, you can put it about 2-3 minutes before you turn down the heat. Check to see if the kohlrabi and the rice is done. Also for taste, bring it up to a gentle boil. Add a little bit of hot soup to the flour to make a little bit of a thickening agent. Strain it into the soup. Bring it back to a boil and then turn down the heat. And here is our stuffed kohlrabi soup. Serve with sour cream and a little bit of hot flakes if you so desire. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Questions, likes, and comments are welcome. Enjoy!